Oh, thank you. I think I look cringy. Anyway, hello everybody, my name is Gamer, and today I'm going to be watching this video, and I have Sour Patch Kids strawberry, so please don't judge me for chewing. Alright, everything's set up now.
Steven Universe is a show from Cartoon Network about the adventures of Steven, a boy half human, half gem, who lives with the crystal gems, his best friends and the protectors of planet Earth. But this story, which seems to have a happy ending, actually has a deep, dark secret. Rebecca Sugar, the creator of the show, had other plans for Steven, but the channel didn't allow it. This is the real story. Rebecca's outcome occurs before episode 23,
Steven's birthday
in which
hit.
Steven would have his 14th birthday. Steven started feeling ill, and when her friend Connie asked him what was going on, he said it was no big deal, that he was just having a stomachache. But the pain, that at first seemed to be insignificant, soon it would turn into something a lot worse. Connie, as well as the crystal gems, knew something bad was happening to Steven.
Yeah, so he
looked pale and weak, but he insisted he was fine. He just felt a bit cold. As the daughter of a doctor, Connie didn't ignore this, and decided to take Steven along with Pearl, Garnet and Amethyst to the hospital, in which her mother worked, just to make sure it was nothing serious. They knew then what he had. It was none other than cancer. Tears welled up in everyone's eyes when they also knew that it was in an advanced state. Steven was immediately taken into chemotherapy as a last attempt to save his life, while Connie's mother started explaining the origin of this cancer to the group. Rose's gem, despite being a quartz made of almost the same elements that exist on Earth, has an additional component that allows it to have life, and, in the end, makes it different from a common quartz. This strange element started to merge with Steven's cells as soon as he was born, forming small tumors in his body. As the years passed by, these tumors started growing up until they ramified into Steven's whole body. As this cancer was produced due to an extraterrestrial element, chemotherapy didn't work, and Steven was sent home to spend his last days with his beloved ones. The doctors gave Steven another solution, but this wouldn't guarantee his survival. They could remove Rose's gem from Steven's body, but this would mean destroying her gem, at which Steven refused to. He decided to keep his mother's gem intact beside him, although this would cost his last chance of surviving. Days passed by, and Steven, despite the pain he was feeling, kept his smile to cheer up a little bit the girls. But his aspect didn't match that smile, because chemotherapy left him with an emaciated aspect. He lost his hair, he was thin, and he was shivering with cold as life ran away from him. Finally, that bitter morning, Steven passed away. Pearl, Amethyst and Garnet cried helplessly. They knew, moreover, that Rose would never come back, because once a gem gives up her physical form to give birth to a human life, it can never come back to its original state. Garnet, the strongest gem, snapped because of their huge loss, and took a drastic decision. By closing as hard as she could both of her fists, she crushed her own gems, finishing with her own life. Amethyst and Pearl decide to follow her, by pulling out her weapons and crushing their own gems. This tragic story was presented by Rebecca Sugar to Cartoon Network, but they outright rejected it. She had to write a different outcome, and that's the story we all know. But Toby Fox, intimate friend of Rebecca, was shocked with this tragic story and decided to use it in a different way. What if Steven, after being buried, went to another dimension, to a place called the Underground? That's how Toby Fox decided to base one of the main characters of his game, Undertale, in Steven's death, a character named SANS, or
You're saying that Steven is SANS? That is...
Better dead, Steven, after not surviving.
What is it?
But there are more secrets in this game. One of them can be found on its first stage, the ruins. There is a room with 3 rocks that you have to move in order to cross. By rotating and enlarging the image, you can observe some curious shapes, which are specifically the gems of pearl, garnet, and amethyst. Rebecca Sugar's signature can also be found in various parts of the game, but I will let the joy of finding them to you. You are all free to believe whatever you want. Subscribe to the channel. Oh, fuck you, man. This is so beautiful.
That's just... dang. Alright, you know, I'm done. I'm done.